everyone, let us study the lesson periodic classification of elements. In this lesson, you are going to study Doberanus triad, Newland's law of octaves, Mendeleev's periodic table, modern periodic table, and trends in the modern periodic table. So here is German scientist Johann Dobereiner, English chemist John Newland, Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev, and Henry Moseley from England. So here you can see the modern periodic table you are going to study in the later part of the video. So periodic table consists of vertical columns known as groups. So there are 18 groups, and horizontal rows are known as periods. So there are 7 periods. So far 118 elements are known. We know that matter around us is made up of elements, compounds and mixtures. Hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen are elements. Water, carbon dioxide, calcium carbonate are compounds. Air, soil is a mixture. So what is an atom? It is the smallest particle of an element which is invisible and indivisible. So what is an element? Element is a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by a chemical reaction. Have you wondered how are elements classified? If you visit a chemist shop, you will find thousands of medicine, but a chemist will find in a matter of seconds. That is the beauty of arrangement. Similarly, if you go to the supermarket, there are varieties of items placed on a separate rack. So a customer, without taking anybody's help, will go to a particular place and find out. So this is the concept of classification, placing it in a proper order. Now let us see the history of classification. In the beginning, very few elements were known, so to study the properties of these elements individually became easy. As more and more elements were discovered, studying the properties of these elements individually became difficult. So now scientists thought of making the group of elements having similar properties. In 1817, German scientist Johann Dobereiner classified the elements in group of 3 elements called triad. So Dobereiner was making a group of 3 elements called triad. Within the group, he arranged the elements in order of increasing atomic mass. Let us take one example of Dobereiner's triad. Lithium, sodium, potassium have similar chemical properties, so therefore he made one group. Now, within the group, the position was given in order of increasing atomic mass. So, atomic mass of lithium is 7, so he gave first position. Atomic mass of sodium was unknown, it was kept blank, and atomic mass of potassium was 39, so he gave the last position. So let us see the second triad of Dobereiner. Ca stands for calcium, Sr stands for strontium, and Ba stands for barium. So calcium, strontium and barium. This was the second triad. And the third triad is chlorine, bromine and iodine. In all the 3 triads, the atomic mass of sodium, strontium and bromine was unknown. He calculated by means of arithmetic mean of other 2 elements of triad. So now let us calculate the atomic mass of middle element of Dobereiner's triad. So here is first triad: lithium, sodium and potassium. Atomic mass of lithium is 7. Sodium was unknown. Here I have shown you value. We will verify it. Atomic mass of potassium is 39. So atomic mass of sodium was calculated by means of arithmetic mean of other two elements of triad. So here lithium and potassium are the two elements of triad. So you have to add the atomic mass of lithium and potassium, that is 7 plus 39, which is equal to 46. Since we have taken two values, you have to divide by 2, which is equal to 23 is correct. So let us take example of second triad: calcium, strontium and barium. Atomic mass of calcium is 40, strontium was unknown, but here I have shown you value. We will verify it, and atomic mass of barium is 137. So atomic mass of strontium was again calculated by means of arithmetic mean of other two elements of triad. So other two elements are calcium and barium. So just add the atomic mass of calcium, 40 plus 137, which is equal to 177, divided by 2 is equal to 88.5, which is close to the 87.6. Now here is the third triad: chlorine, bromine and iodine. So you can refer the textbooks and you just find out the atomic mass of bromine. So we got the values of middle element in all the three triads correct, but there were some drawbacks in Doberaner's method. So Doberaner could find only three triads known at that time, that is only 9 elements. So his method did not work for the elements having higher atomic mass. So here is a question to you: if A, B, C are Doberaner's triad, atomic mass of A is 35.5, atomic mass of B is unknown, atomic mass of C is 126.9, then find out the atomic mass of middle element B. Then identify the three triads of Doberaner and name them. So write one limitation of Doberaner's triad.